Today we saw that the Tata Motors share price decreased by almost 40%. That's largest single day drop in the share price of Tata Motors. So is it some sort of crash? And the answer is no. It is not because of any crash. It is sort of a technical adjustment because of the demerger of Tata Motors into two different entities. Let's quickly understand what Tata Motors' current structure is before the split. So before the split, Tata Motors is considered to be a massive conglomerate which operate various products, manufacture various products under one roof, starting from the commercial vehicle like truck, buses, to the passenger vehicle like Nexon, Harrier, Tiago, and even they own the luxury brand like JLR. But guys, these businesses are very different in nature. Commercial vehicle business depend heavily on the economic cycle, infrastructure spending, while the passenger vehicle business and JLR, they are more consumer driven, global and brand focused product. So what Tata Motors decided, they decided to demerge both the entity. Right, so let's now talk about the demerger. What exactly happened? To simplify the structure, Tata Motors announced a demerger, especially a corporate split, guys. So the company is now divided into two different listed companies: TML Commercial Vehicle Limited, which is handling truck businesses, buses and all, and the Tata Motors Passenger Vehicle Limited, which include cars, EVs, and Jaguar Land Rover. So this demerger took effect on 1st of October 25, but record date for the shareholder is 14th of October 25. That's why today we saw the massive fall in the share price of Tata Motors, because today only the share price is technically adjusted. Now, because of this demerger, Tata Motors shareholders got one share. Tata Motors shareholder got one share of commercial vehicle company against one share of Tata Motors. So if you are holding 100 shares in Tata Motors before this demerger, you will get another 100 shares in Tata Motors commercial vehicle company post this demerger. Okay. Now friends, let's discuss why Tata Motors did this demerger. Friends, there are three big reasons behind this demerger. Reason number one: strategic clarity. So commercial vehicle and passenger businesses operate into different markets with the different customers and different technologies. So this split allows each management to focus on its own strategy, one on the commercial growth and the other on the consumer and the EV innovations. The second is unlocking shareholders' value. So when multiple businesses sit inside one company, market often apply a conglomerate discount. So by separating them, each entity can be valued independently, helping investors to see the true worth of each business. And the third reason is capital efficiency. So each business can now raise capital, invest or take strategic decisions without impacting the other business. Now friends, let's come to the part which everyone is curious about. Why did Tata Motors share price fall by around 40%? Friends, the answer is simple. It's because of the technical adjustment and not crash. After demerger, the value of the commercial vehicle business of Tata Motors separated into two stocks. So the old Tata Motors share price automatically adjusted downward to remove that portion of the value which is transferred to the commercial vehicle business of the Tata Motors. So to understand this, let's take an example. Let's assume before this demerger, Tata Motors share price was trading at say 100 rupees. Now in this 100 rupees, 40 rupees of the valuation belongs to commercial vehicle business and 60 rupees valuation comes from passenger vehicle business of the Tata Motors. Now because of this demerger, commercial vehicle business is transferred to the new entity. Now after this demerger, Tata Motors share price, which is reflecting only passenger vehicle business, will reflect only 60 rupees of the value, which is the value of passenger vehicle. And 40 rupees of the value is now transferred to the new entity. So that's why guys, because of this demerger, where the record date was kept 14th of October 14, that's why today we saw 40% decline in the value of share of Tata Motors, because the market is perceiving 40% value of the total share of Tata Motors belongs to commercial vehicle business. So after this demerger, Tata Motors is gonna to give you one share of commercial vehicle segment or company of Tata Motors, which is expected to credit to your Demat account in next 30 to 45 days. So as such, there is no value loss to the shareholders. You just have to wait for some time to get this value back into your Demat account. Now friends, let's talk about another important segment, market outlook. What analysts are saying about this demerger. Guys, analysts believe this demerger could be value accretive in the medium term for the shareholders. Here is why. See, the commercial vehicle business could command a valuation similar to Ashok Leyland, Eicher Motors, especially if India's infrastructure push continues. And the passenger vehicle and JLR business, which is another entity, can attract higher global interest, particularly because of EV growth story and JLR's turnaround. So net, if both these businesses do well in the future, it is going to create good value for the shareholders because of the different focus and different segments of that market. Now, friends, let's talk about risk and what to watch. Friends, of course, there are some risks due to this demerger. One, the new commercial vehicle company is more cyclical and depends on the India's economy and infrastructure spending. Second, the passenger vehicle and JLR business, they faces the more global competition and heavy capex requirements. And third, there might be some initial cost and operational challenges as both these companies work independently. So while the structure looks strong, investors should track how each of these businesses perform over the next few quarters going forward. So friends, to sum up, the Tata Motors demerger is not a loss. It's a restructuring designed to unlock long-term value for the shareholder. Short-term volatility is there, but it's pretty normal. In the long term, this move could make both business stronger and more transparent. So next time, when you see a stock fall after demerger, remember, sometime the value just got divided and not destroyed. So if you found this explanation useful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with your friends or someone who is still wondering about why the stock price of Tata Motors fell by 40%. See you in the next video.